I'm really glad you're here. If you are watching this, this is the intro video to my migraine-free journey series. I just one day was like, wait a minute, what if I share my migraine-free journey on YouTube? Because I feel like I want to find someone to relate to, and I don't really have that many people. I can probably only think of one person, a friend from college who unfortunately struggles even worse than I do. Her migraines are different than mine, but nonetheless, she's the only one that I can relate to even a little bit. But I don't have a community of people that I can relate to. Most people don't understand what it's like to have a migraine. They probably just think I'm complaining and have no idea how much it can take you out. And so that's why I wanted to start this part of my YouTube channel, just to share with you what it's like to be on this migraine journey, but also because I am with intention looking to find ways to heal my migraines so that they don't come as often as they do and hopefully don't come at all one day. And so this video is going to be a little bit like all over the place because it's vlog style, and I'm just going to just upload footage of things that I recorded on my phone. Now, when I first started recording, I don't think I was thinking straight because I was in a migraine state when I started to record some of like the beginning of the videos. And so some footage may actually be in like vertical instead of landscape for YouTube. So I apologize for that. But I'm really excited because I am now on an actual migraine healing journey. I am receiving nutrition guidance, and so I kind of am trying to do things a certain way to be able to heal my migraines. I'm not just sharing like what my life is like with me just eating anything and like not having a plan to heal. Like, there is a plan. That plan includes prayer, that plan includes nutrition, that plan includes a whole bunch of other health habits that I've just incorporated. I've always been into health, and so a lot of what I'm going to share here may help you if you relate to being in a migrainer as well. But even if you don't struggle with migraines, maybe you struggle with some other chronic health issue that's even worse than mine, or maybe just regular everyday health issues that are not so big of a deal, or maybe none, but you just love the health space and want to pick up on health habits. I talk a lot about health because a lot of what you'll see on my migraine free journey are just like health hacks or everyday health tips that can apply across the board for anyone, like whether you have a migraine or not. So anyway, I'm really excited that you're joining on this migraine free journey. My hope is that I'll like meet a lot of people who also have migraines, and that as I heal, prayers up for that. I really do hope and am hopeful that that can happen, that you also find healing from migraines, that if you are a migrainer like me, you get it. There are days where you can feel your best, and then there are days where you just are at your lowest, and it can really just set you back. Like, you can be on a streak with your goals, whether that's like work goals, health goals, eating goals, whatever it is, and then you get that one migraine that lasts the number amount of days that your particular migraines may last. Mine are usually around 3, and it can just throw you off completely. If you know, you know. And if you do know, drop it in the comments so that I can get to know you, because I am eager to just get to know other people like me who get it, because it can feel like a lonely place sometimes, but I'm thinking that it doesn't have to be. So that's why I'm so excited to just be sharing this part of my journey. Obviously, right now I do not have a migraine, but I did have one a few days ago. Praise the Lord, it was just one of the more mild ones, because some of them are mild and some of them are so bad that I just can't take it, but I have to. Um, I'm really blessed and thankful that this one was not the worst, and now it's been, I think, 2 days where I'm just feeling fine, and so I'm really thankful for that. So that's why I just took the time to record this video now, because I'm at a point right now where I feel good, and so I can record this video. But what you can expect with my migraine free journey and the videos that I'll share and this intro video is just what it looks like when I have a migraine, which is like never before recorded or uploaded content. I've looked online, I haven't found any. I mean, if there are, I'd like to like see them. But I haven't seen any, so I'm wondering if this is like the first type of like migraine free content out here on YouTube. but that's what you'll see. You'll see actual footage of me when I have a migraine and what that's like. I'll talk about the symptoms, I'll talk about what helps a little bit. There are certain things that sometimes take the edge off for me and what doesn't. That being said, this is my migraine free journey without medication. I do not use medication. I have never medicated for migraines, even when they've been at the worst. And I'll talk a little bit about down the line what I did used to use. I did used to use like Advil, but I've never used migraine medication. In a future video, I can like walk you guys through what my journey was like when I did try to go to the medical route, and then most of this migraine series is gonna be what it's like through a healthy lifestyle, nutrition, way of healing looks like with no medication. So I don't take any medication for it, but I'll be sharing my highs, my lows, what I'm doing to improve my health overall so that it will impact my migraine in a positive way so that I don't get them as often or hopefully ever again. And yeah, it's very health focused but tailored towards migraine healing. But right now, in the beginning, there's not anything specific for migraines that I'm doing. Right now, what you can expect is general health that I'm doing to kind of lay a groundwork to heal my migraines. And so, as I lay the groundwork and just do basic health things, I will later progress to maybe more migraine specific things. Though there are things that I'm doing that are migraine specific, but just also overlap with overall health that anyone can do just to improve their overall health. And one of those things that I'm thinking about is something to do with hydration. That just can be picked up by anyone and it wouldn't hurt you even if you're not a migrainer. But that's what you can expect from this migraine series. If you have any questions, drop them below. But now I'm just gonna upload some footage and I'll try to maybe do like voiceovers or like on-screen text to kind of walk you through this migraine intro vlog into what it's like when I have migraines, the type of things that I'm eating, and the health habits that I'm incorporating. I'm so excited that you're here and I'd love to get to know you in the comments. What better way to start this migraine-free journey vlog than with a realistic picture of what it's like when I am in a migraine state? If you know, you know. I sympathize. I'm so sorry, but I promise you that it will get better. I am hopeful that it will get better for me and for you. I'm so glad that you're here. And now I feel like over the past few months, like I get them more, or maybe just this year. I feel like I get them like more. Like I have one that's not that bad. Like the last one wasn't as bad, still not great. And then later, like a few days later, I'll get it again, but then it'll be like the bad one. So it's been like a week since my last migraine. And I just looked at when it was that I recorded the last migraine. And then now it's a week later exactly. It started yesterday and then all throughout the night it just increased in pain and I feel like it's still increasing. And so when that happens, where it's like the type of migraine that starts to increase, it's like you don't sleep. So like I don't feel like I've even slept and I'm sleepy, but if I lay down I feel like it's worse. Like it doesn't help because since it keeps increasing in pain, I still can't sleep. And then I also feel nauseous. That's another thing with my migraines that I didn't used to get like back in the day. I was gonna say 10 years ago because I just don't really even know how long I've had migraines, probably more than 10 years. And back then, like it never came with nausea, but like the past 2 years, I would say, or maybe 3, like my migraines sometimes come with like other symptoms. Like sometimes I don't know what to expect, what type of migraine it's gonna be. This one is one of those where like the pain starts to increase and increase, and then also where like it comes with like nausea attached. I've thrown up a good handful of times with migraines when the nausea first started, like about 2 years ago. But it was just a few times. I noticed that then like I never really threw up again. I just get the nausea with it, but I don't actually throw up. But then I never know when I could end up vomiting because it's happened before. It's just very uncomfortable because you feel like nauseous and then you have this pain that's increasing and then your eyes are exhausted but you can't sleep, and I have work, and so thankfully right now it's like low. Like I did 2 projects and then have stepped out because there's nothing in right now. It's just exhausting, and I really pray to find healing from this to be able to reverse my migraines, that I won't get them again. I'm really hopeful with program where she's teaching me how to eat a 2-to-1 fat to protein ratio to get fat adapted, in hopes of like upregulating my hormones, and in hopes that just that puts the body in like a healing state. And I may not be explaining it right. I'm grateful to be a part of her coaching group, because for some of us sometimes we do need like a program to connect all the dots together, try to heal and try to see if I can just like reverse these migraines. And carnivore alone hasn't helped, and I feel that doing it in her way of like doing the 2-to-1 fat to protein ratio and all the other things that she teaches, hopefully will help. Like I am hopeful about that. But yeah, I mean, I'm only on like day 1-ish or something of like of her protocol, so it's not like it's not working just because I have a migraine now. It's not that. It's like I'm really like at the beginning. And I'm starting it slow, and like a progression. I'm not just jumping straight into it. She doesn't recommend that, and I've done that before, and it doesn't work. So I look like crap. I look terrible. I don't usually post myself like this, but I'm just recording these videos in hopes that when I do heal, I can just like kind of have a testimony to how God used her protocol to help me, and just to kind of track and just, yeah, be able to just show how God helped me and see the progression. So I hope this goes away. I feel like terrible. Okay, what a day with this migraine. The Lord really sustained me, and for that I'm very grateful. He just kind of helped me to push myself these past few hours. I definitely am getting a little better now, because that's how they just get really, really bad and start to progress. Until then, like they're like at their worst, then they hang out there for like a long time, and then they start to unwind. And this happens like on a 3-day cycle. And so today earlier I had to call out of work and just snap for 3 hours while still having the pain because it was getting worse. But then after that is when it starts to like get lower and lower. So right now that's happening, so hopefully I'll be able to sleep a little better. But God sustained me and helped me, because as it started getting better, then I found energy. He gave me energy, and I made 2.5 batches of bone broth, which I hope will be jiggly tomorrow. And now I'm just cleaning up the kitchen, loaded the dishwasher. My husband helped me so much. You know, my migraines completely take me out, which is why I am really praying to God that with the new way of eating that I'm following, not necessarily just carnivore, but the type of way that I'm doing it, where I'm upping the fat. I'm doing like high fat carnivore, but I'm doing it slowly, and some other things. I'm really praying and hoping to God that it helps to heal my migraines, because they really take me out so much that, I mean, I can't remember the last time I worked out, because first I had a migraine, and then that takes me out for a few days, and then I have to recover, and then later I had a migraine like right out a week after, and so then it's like recovering. I feel like today I'm finally getting back to normal. And I hate that, because I like being active and working out, and you guys know that there'll be seasons where I'm like on a streak, but then the migraine comes and it takes me out. So say a little prayer for me, but I really am hopeful. Today, I know I said yesterday that um, we would be probably back to fully carnivore in a week, but I didn't realize that yesterday we were actually eating like our last carbs. Like I didn't know there's no more carbs in the house, and we had said when the carbs are out, that's it. We did it gradually, but that's the way that we did it, and the carbs are out. Yesterday I had an avocado and I had some spaghetti squash, and it's also like low, like low starchy carbs too. Uh, but yeah, so those are done. So actually today, that's it. We're carnivore. Now, if you don't consider little things like spices or like flavored equip that comes with like some cocoa powder, things like that. Like if you don't consider that carnivore, then you're like super, super strict. Like we're not doing lion here. We're carnivore now. No carbs, just a little like spices here and there, but we're back to carnivore.